Hello. I know I need to do more of the oil painting technique videos. I just haven't. I know. I just wanted to check in and say hello. It's been a while. Um, Not a whole lot going on. I've been feeling good. I got over my crud. Um, so yeah, I'm back to working out, and I didn't meet my goal, which was by my birthday. Um, because I was, sick for a month before that, and I know I wasn't even close to it, to be honest. Although I was on my way, so I was making strides. I wasn't even close. What are you gonna do? I got my cat hooked on crack. Cat crack. I like to spoil the kids, right? Um, so I bought Temptations years ago, and I would buy different flavors, and she loved them just fine until I bought this one. Then it was all about this. She wouldn't touch the others, so I just started buying these. And for whatever reason, maybe they're not as popular, I don't know, but they're harder to find. So I started ordering them from Amazon, and I actually subscribed to them. So every 2 months I would get a big box of Temptations, so I wouldn't have to worry, and I didn't want to be out because she would get really crazy and rude. So yeah, and that's been great. She's happy as can be, although she really lives on these things. She just loves them. And then I got an email from Amazon saying they couldn't fulfill the order, and they weren't sure when they would, so they canceled it. I know. So I went to the store and I bought some more. And I thought, well, it'll tide us over until we can get back on track with the Amazon thing. And they said, well, we canceled the order. We're going to wait until the next time, which is 2 months. So I went to the store, and of course, no Little Milk Temptations. I know you're riveted. So I bought a different flavor, just thinking, well, maybe. It's been so long. And I bought these. Little catnip flavored. Blissful catnip flavor. And I thought, well, it's a crapshoot, because I know she loves the milk, but I need to be realistic. She was all over these things, to the point now she won't eat the milk ones. The fire department came to the house. I guess it's been a couple weeks now. Week and a half, something like that. I was heading up to the office, and I got a call from our alarm company saying that someone in the house had pushed the panic fire alarm button. And I said, well, that's interesting, because nobody's home. So I will head that way. And they said, okay, the fire department's already there. And I pull up. Of course, there's a big truck, and the guys are all sort of standing out front. And I walked up. I apologized for, making them come out. Thankfully, it's not the summer, because they have to get in their full garb, because you never know. And they said, well, we had just come from a fire, so we're tired, So, well, sorry. And he says, well, everything's fine in your backyard. And I said, well, how did you get in? Because the gate's locked with a key. So I climbed it. It's an 8-foot fence, because I'm pretty good about breaking into homes. And I said, well, I should be on your good list then. So, he was very nice. The thing was, and it kind of freaked me out for just a second, was that they had just come from a fire. So they smelled like fire. And we come into the house, because they walk around the house and make sure everything's okay. And I'm like, I'm hoping that smell is you, and not the house. He was, yeah, we're covered in it. And he said, well, we're going to search the house, make sure everything's okay, because what he's had happen to him in the past is somebody will break into your house, and he said, for whatever reason, if they can't get out or something happens, they trip the fire alarm. And then when the fire department comes, they sneak out. So they wanted to make sure that there was nobody in the house, which I was very thankful for, because there's no way to accidentally press the panic button. You actually have to hold it down for 2 seconds. So it's not like, it could accidentally get pushed and triggered. But there was no fire, no smoke, no nothing. And I had the alarm company come out and check it out, and they couldn't find why it would have tripped. So maybe I have a ghost. I don't know. Could be. I think they smoke too. I've talked about that. I have a smoking ghost. I've been working in the yard, getting it all ready for the spring. And this weekend I'm building a grape trellis for my grapes. Last year I had this horrible setup. It was just these sticks and some, it was like, I don't know what that's like. It's like a green little, it's not tape, but it's about, I don't know, ½ inch wide, and it's very elastic, and you tie it to the pole, to the tree or plant to help it stand up. It's a garden thing. And I use that to put around the 4 little posts to help the grapes stand up, and it worked to a degree, but it was very unattractive. So I'm going to build a proper grape trellis, and hopefully it will have some good grapes. From what I understand is the more as the years go on, even as the season goes on, the grapes aren't as bitter. Last year they were extremely bitter at the beginning of the season, and then by August they were much sweeter. They still weren't super sweet, but they were much, much better. And I'm hoping this year they'll start out a little sweeter. We'll see. And if I can get them where I can get to them, because what happened last year is I had 4 posts, but it just sort of it didn't really have anywhere to go up to after a certain point. So it was very difficult to get to the grapes. This time I'm optimistic. I know. Do you care? No, but I'm sharing it with you anyway. I've had a couple of people who want to be Facebook friends, and I guess at one point when I set my Facebook up, I don't know why I made it difficult to find myself, because people say they can't find me. Even when I've gotten on their phone and tried to go there myself, I can't get to my Facebook. So I don't know what's up with that. But what you can do is go to my fan page, Stanley Studio. I think it's Stanley Studio 98, because there are already some other Stanley Studios out there, and that's when I founded Stanley Studio. Anyway, again, you don't care, but go there and maybe just leave a message for me there, and then I can find you. Well, this has been an uneventful video. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry.